We've all been there. We've all spent hours planning what we think is an amazing lesson, but then when we deliver it, it bombs. In today's teaching tip video, I'm gonna share a quick tip with you that can make sure that you have all your bases covered and your lessons stop bombing. And we're starting right now. So this tip is super simple and super practical. Basically what you do is anytime you're planning a lesson or activity, you need to, in your mind, think about what does it look like? What does it sound like? In my perfect world, what is it gonna look like? What do I want my students to do? What do I want my students to learn? How does the activity look? How does it feel? How does it sound? And then you have to answer this question. What do I have to say and do to make it happen? Let me give you an example. If you're doing a math activity that involves a lot of different manipulatives, you definitely need to think about how you're going to distribute those materials. I don't know how many times I've done a lesson plan and just said, students will use manipulatives, and I didn't even think out how am I gonna give them to the students. Because you can run into trouble if you just put a bucket of manipulatives in the middle of a table and say, go. That doesn't always work. So you have to really plan out when the students are doing that activity, what do I want it to look like? Close your eyes and envision it. You probably want it to be calm and quiet. You want students to be able to get their own manipulatives. So you have to then set them up for success. So you got to think about the directions that you're going to give. How are you going to tell them to get the materials? How are you going to ensure that the voice level can be at an acceptable volume? All those things you need to think about when planning your lessons. You can use this tip for transitions too. When you're transitioning from your classroom to lunch, how do you want it to look, feel, and sound? And then answer the question, what do I gotta say and do to make it that way? Just thinking things through, envisioning what you want to happen. This can be a life tip too. If you want something to go right, play it through in your head. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? And then what steps do you need to take to make it happen? If this tip helped you out, drop a like on this video. And if you have not already, consider subscribing. I do teaching tip videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As always, make it a great day, teachers, and see you next time.